Hey, it's Chris Baker here again. With all the play that Mr. Negative's been getting lately out of the Spider-Man PS4 game, I thought it'd be cool to go back and look at his role in video games of the past. Believe it or not, he has had a very minimal impact on at least 3 video games. I worked on all 3 of them. And while I think it's still fair to say that Spider-Man PS4 is the first actual full appearance of Mr. Negative in a video game, it's still fun just to go back and look. So let's do that. Back in 2011, Spider-Man Edge of Time was a game where the timeline was collapsing between present day and the year 2099. So Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2099 teamed up to put it back in its place. One of the kind of cool things that was added just as an extra was all these kind of Back to the Future style headline changes of the Daily Bugle. And one of those is where Martin Lee and Mr. Negative make their debut in headlines. The following year came The Amazing Spider-Man, which was set right after the events of the first Andrew Garfield movie. And for this game, Beanox added a lot of Easter eggs through photo missions for characters like the Vulture, Sandman, Hydro Man, even Man-Wolf, and Mr. Negative. As Peter, you'll take 3 different pictures here. I guess you'd call it Dark Force residue that Mr. Negative has left behind at a park bench, at a phone booth, and also as a message on the wall. And this message, which says, "I was never born, so I am ever living," kind of sounds like Mumra from Thundercats, doesn't it? Well, it comes straight out of the comics. The panel you see right here is from Dark Reign Mr. Negative #1. And then finally, what I believe is the very first character to ever actually say the name Mr. Negative can be found in The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Russians, Hammerhead's crew, Mr. Negative's men, everyone thinks the other guys are paying him.
Thanks, Herman. Before I wrap things up, I just wanted to go back to the Edge of Time headlines. Back in 2011, it was a little bit of a joke that a businessman would run for president. But yeah, hey, here we are. Anyway, kind of a short video today, but tell me, does this kind of thing seem interesting to you with other characters, maybe even bigger characters? I don't know if I could do a full history of Spider-Man games video. That would take forever. But, you know, the kind of side characters, not just in Spider-Man, but in other comic book video games. Let me know in the comments. Maybe check out some of these other videos on my channel. Click subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye, everybody.